What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. We are about to do a quest. After you have gotten the spell to unlock all the locks, 1 through 3, Alamora, something like that, you'll actually get a quest where we're going to find out who is behind it, I would imagine. It is called The Man Behind the Moons, and we basically have to go here to Hogsmeade, talk to Piers Pemberton. He's just kind of hanging out over here. So let's chat with him and see what he's got to say.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Alright, so now it wants us to talk to Gladwill Moon. So this looks like it's going to be a bit of a conversational quest.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
That's not how I expected that to go.
We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the demiguise figurine menace.
Do I go back and talk to him? I feel like there's got to be more to this. I know that quest ended, but... I feel like there's got to be
Get any
something
more
that
cozy than
happened.
Hogsmeade.
I know he was somewhere over here. Yeah, he's still over here. I wonder if I can still talk to him. No, I can't talk to him. Well, I'm sure at some point there will be an end to this saga. But for now, we leave them to be.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Well, I'm going to use that in a different video. Here's Sebastian Sallow. Let's see what he's got to say.